I'm not convinced there's much reason to do this, but we'll give it the old university attempt just the same. We're going to go blast right through this POI today. And if I can actually climb up here without falling off, holy moly. I mean, granted, I haven't fallen off yet, and there's still ample opportunity. That right there is a massive improvement over the last time I tried to play this POI. How you doing? How you doing? You're not dead yet? Okay. Here's the plan. We're just going to rip through this place as quickly as we possibly can. That's pretty much it. That's the plan. So, stab everyone in the face and move on, I think. Probably. Really not expecting to get much out of this POI. I mean, I guess you never know. Sometimes the low-level loot works in your favor, depending on what you're specifically looking for. Sometimes it does not. Hi, how you doing? Other times it's just a total crap fest, and you just gotta deal with the RNG as it rolls out. Here, let's go ahead and search the desk here. Why not? Sure, whatever. Whatever. Hi, how you doing? Zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie, 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 zombie. I mean, it is just a stab fest in here. This is great. I'm gonna need to repair the spear in a second. How are you doing? Got a couple swings left on it. A couple stabs. Not many, though. Phone cabinet. We'll be going upstairs in just a moment, I think. Because we gotta work our way up to go down, if I remember right. We cleared this whole place now? I think we have. Yeah, okay. Because we've already been in that bathroom. Alright. Gotta go up to go down. So up we go. How you doing? Don't get up on account of me. Just gonna say, man, the power attack on the spear, this is the way the spear should be. In vanilla, I mean. Because it's the way it is in my mod, and it's the way it's supposed to be. Because that right there is just satisfying. And I refuse to believe otherwise. That really is the correct way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Isn't that what people say these days? Sorry, not sorry? Or is that like so, I don't know, 2019, 2020? I don't even know. Whatever. Let's go ahead and crawl around here to get up to the room where there might be a bookcase, if I remember correctly. Might not as well. Here, let's pick one spot and hack away at that one. There we go. Pile of books. That's something. I already have urban combat. That's fine. How about you? We'll take that and we'll take that. The rest we're going to leave. And I guess we're good. We don't need anything else in there. Zombies are coming in to get us. Hi, how you doing? I like how that dude just kind of rose. It's like he just rotated on the axis, on the x-axis, the y-axis, whatever axis. Oh, this item needs repairs. Okay. Well, that item still works. Yeah, sure, we'll take all those things. Let's repair the spear, because the spear is being used today, in part because I haven't used the spear in a couple of days, and also in part because it's just amazing to use. And it's also much, much faster than trying to use the bow, because I can just walk up to everyone and stab them in the face, and it's like done. Hey, look at that. That's a useless schematic that we'll gladly take and say, thank you, may I have another? Okay. And we have run through here, so let's go on up, because we must go up to go down. Alright, there will be birds aplenty and other silliness up here. There's your birds aplenty. There's your other birds aplenty. There's a dog. There's a bird. There's a dog. There's a zombie. How you doing? I guess we can just go ahead and use one of these. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead and clicky clicky. Clicky clicky. Bam. Okay, thank you very much. Let that heal do its healy heal thing, and then we'll maybe add on to that. How you doing, officer? This just makes such short work of everyone. It's just fantastic. I mean, granted, maximum spear level, so, you know, we're pretty highly spec'd in spear, and it is a steel spear, and it does do slightly higher than normal damage for a steel spear. But not a ton. Just the same. Really gets the job done. Just because I can. There you go. There you go. Okay, we have gone up. Now it is time to go down, and I don't remember what the way is on that one. I think every time I get to this building, I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to go. I think we're supposed to go over here, where the game will then degrade the quality. And then we like wind our way around over here or something like that. I don't know, whatever. Yep, there it is. So we can go ahead and run downstairs now. Hi, how you doing? Shoot you in the face. Okay. And we are starting to get into the area where it does get a little more interesting. Let's go ahead and use that guy. We'll resort some things here. Sure, let's go ahead and drink that. And we can save that for a recipe later on. That's fine. So there are a bunch of dogs over here, in case you haven't heard them barking and stuff. I can't remember which room they're in, though. I think, maybe, this room. I thought there were more than that, though. I thought there were, like, several in this room. Guess not. Guess just the one. No, there are more. Pretty sure there are more. Let's not go that way just yet. But this room? Not this room. Alright, sir. Oh, there's one downstairs. Here we go. Got another one up here. That one is gone. Don't worry about getting up. You're fine. I said don't worry about it. I mean, I guess maybe she's not worried about it, but just the same, she's like, no. I would like to stand. You don't need to. No need. Hi, how you doing? Where'd you come from? Really? Okay. That's different. Did she bust through? I don't think so. That wouldn't have been open anyway. We're almost done with this place, believe it or not. This is how quickly it goes when you're not even trying to go through it quickly. Well, sort of trying to go through quickly? I don't know. Hi, how you doing? Who's a bad boy? That's right, you are. Because you tried to eat me. Stamina for days! It's all stamina all the time. The joys of good skills. Alright, we already have that one, so let's go ahead and do our bookie bookstore search. Take some free money. Thank you very much. I don't know what to do with it, though. That's the kind of weird part. Like, what do you do with 80,000 dukes? I guess you buy solar. Yeah, we could probably do that. Oh, someone destroyed a bookcase over here. I wonder if it was the officer barfing. Rude. There might have been something on there that I wanted. Now we'll never know. Go ahead and put this knife to use that we got on the last one, I think. Okay. And we'll go ahead and heal up just a little more, because we are a little banged up. I mean, I've been going pretty gung-ho in here. So it's not like there's no danger. It's just, you know, just kind of, I don't know, rushing in like I don't really care. Because I kind of don't really care. There's not much you can do, zombies. The danger, the threat level is so low right now that it really doesn't even matter. Now let's go downstairs. And here we can just maybe tag a few of these zombies. How you doing? We'll use some bow action here because we can get some very quick and easy kills. Man, the velocity on this bow is just outrageous. It's very good. And it's not even all that high. I mean, comparatively, it can get much higher. Well, sort of. I guess technically this one can't, but Titan's bow, I'm pretty sure, has higher velocity than this one even. Certainly does more damage by way of firing multiple arrows, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Spoiler! Guess you didn't watch the other series. Hey! How many arrows do you need, buddy? Don't be greedy. Apparently this is the biker corner over here. What are you guys doing over there? You're all very runny. I don't appreciate that. That guy lost a leg, just straight up. Oh, how did that one miss his other leg? There we go, that's what I'm talking about over here. Okay. Yeah, I might have issues. But you know who's still alive? This guy. You know who's not? All those guys. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to kill you. Alright. Correct tool for the job. And in that particular instance, that was the correct tool. Okay, how we doing? Just trashing the crap here out of these zombies. Oh, man. Most of those shots have been looking pretty good. That one was by far the worstest of all. Okay, let's see if you have anything. Excellent. I mean, I guess we can check the lockers here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm setting a record here. I mean, not a record, but I might be setting a personal best for getting through this POI. Let's see, is there anything up here? I want to say maybe there's like a gun bag? I guess not. Okay. Is that just where we came down initially? That might be where we came down initially. Oh, man. That's fine. Maybe it's this one. If you go around this way, there's a weapons bag. There it is. I knew there was one. Sure, take that. All right, let's go open up the final loot because we're basically done in here. There is no one left to kill. All the zombies, zombie dogs, etc. are all dead. I said, guys, you didn't hear the part where I said they're all dead because y'all keep moving. You're making me look like a liar. See? They're all dead. Didn't mean to take that. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and slap these on there. And we're gonna have some hacking and whacking to do. Or not. Apparently I hit that one just fine. Oh. Oh. This guy right here is a happy camper. Yeah. I am a happy camper. Here, let's go ahead and read all these things. Excellent. I don't even mind that food box that we got. That's good stuff. Here, let's go open up our last box. This crate here is the final loot of the place. Let's see what we got. So, on the whole, the actual loot is about what I expected. It's, you know, pretty underwhelming. But the star of the show is the quest that we found. Because I was literally just talking about Titan's bow. Oh man, I am so happy. It's barely 9:30 and we are poised to succeed for the rest of the game at this point. As if we weren't already, but I just mean generally. This right here is, it's going to help us out ever so muchly. With the slight problem of I have to figure out how to make sure that the quest doesn't get ruined and load out of the boundaries of the game map or something stupid like that. One problem at a time. Let's return to base. If I remember correctly, we had a bunch of things cooking in here. Look at that. We sure do. Excellent. I don't have any more room for springs, really? Okay, no, they were just on the quick bar, so they were not going in there. Got it. We still need to use one of these guys, so go ahead and use one of those. And then, man, there's just so much crap in here. I mean, we're basically overburdened with stuff, so I think what really needs to be done is we just got to get rid of some stuff here. I mean, I was just kind of like, I don't know, scrapping a bunch of these things because it's just not worth it. I just don't think I care enough to spend the time to try to find all the weapons to sell these things on. Like, seriously, who really cares? It doesn't matter in the slightest. Not at all. But we can still keep one of each of those things, more or less. And I'm totally okay with that, but collecting a bunch of them? That just sounds awful. I mean, it was a good idea initially, I think. But I just don't care now. Just the same, we have our vehicle fuel saver mod and our off-road headlights mod now in the motorized bicycle type vehicle. I was going to call it the truck. It's not the truck. We do need to work on the truck, I think. Or at least I think that might not be a bad idea. Here, let's refuel this guy. Yeah, I'm just going to bite the bullet. We'll just fully refuel it. I figured that's probably going to take most of the rest of our gas, but that's fine. I guess, here, hold on. Here, scrap all these guys. Unscrap all these guys, here. How many of these mods can we put on there? I think we have extras of those, so that's fine. All right, so scrap the rest. And we'll just repair that guy whenever we get a chance here. This one, we'll repair it because, interesting, I cannot repair it in this queue if my personal queue is full. I thought this was supposed to be its own queue. Okay, apparently not when it comes to repairs. I don't know that I knew that. That's very interesting to me is what that is. Let's pull these guys out of here, and I'm just going to throw all of those over there. There you go, and that fills up that box entirely. That's just hot garbage, so let's get rid of that, and that's basically hot garbage, and so are those. No one ever uses the mini fuel mods. I mean, I literally don't know what the purpose of those is. Here, let's get rid of basically all of those because we don't need them. We're never going to use them. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we can get rid of here. I guess that's probably pretty good for that box. This one, we can get rid of all of this stuff because none of this matters at all. We have all these extra jackets and things, which I do kind of want to go back to wearing the college jacket, but I think if we wear that in the cold area, we end up being cold, so we'll have to see how that works. Go ahead and take these guys. I think what I might want to try to do... Here, let's... Oh, goodness, let's see, hold on. Let me figure out what we can get with this stuff. We're just going to scrap all of it because it's not going to be sold for anything. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to do this first. Hold on. Repair that guy, because that one we'll actually get a little bit of money for. And then the rest of this is just stuff we don't care about. Scrap all those guys, and then... I guess that's fine. That one. Here, let's go sell all this stuff over at the trader. It's so not going to be worth it, but there is a secondary purpose to this particular visit. That's how you come drifting in poorly. Okay, Trader Bob, do you have any jobs? We already have a job from you, so never mind. Alright, we're going to sell you all the things because none of this stuff really matters. And sure, I'm just going to sell you all those too because I don't think we need them. And if we do, oh well. I mean, whatever. We will find more of them, so it's not like it's end of the world or anything along those lines here. I'm just going to sell you all these because I don't want to wait around to scrap them. I mean, really, if we need more whatever that breaks down into. Seriously, we could find more. It's really not an issue. I'm just going through what you're selling here. I would be interested in buying steel, just straight up. I'd be okay with buying a bunch of steel. I don't see any, though. So, thank you, Trader Bob. Appreciate your time. Be safe and all that, sir, because you have zombies around you in case you weren't aware. And then let's see where we are with our own materials here. I'm going to get rid of that box one of these days. But then that wouldn't happen, and that's, you know, that's a thing. Okay, so nothing in there. Here, let's go ahead and open up this box. What are you? Bundle of food, so a bunch of gumbo stew. I think we got one of those earlier in the game. A gumbo bundle. A gumble. Let's eat the hobo stew just to, I don't know, fill out the box. Oh, I was supposed to sell all the ammunition. That's fine, it doesn't matter. Drop off this extra battery. Points. So what do we have for points? I guess we could do a better barter, but we do need some more intellect, so we'll do that, and then this is going to give us... I don't remember if you need 3 to start getting solar or if you need 4. I think 3 is enough to start getting solar. So really what we should do is go back to the trader and see what else he has for sale here. I'm just going to get rid of some of these things. We don't really need the trick arrow. I don't want to get rid of the cams. We'll keep those guys. And the cooling mesh mods, like those are just... We're not really going to be... Have we even found the desert? Is there a desert? Maybe there's a desert in the northwest? Well, if we need more of them, we'll find more of them or something. I mean, can we make one at this point? Yeah, we can make one if we really need another one. I don't care. What I'm trying to do is get us in a position to where we can just take off and we can move the things that we really need to move, and everything else we can just leave behind and it won't matter. Here, we'll take these guys and then we'll modify you to add... Well, I can't have both. Okay, yes I can. Never mind. Let's go back to... We're going to go to a different area at this point. We're going to go... Where do we want to go? Maybe over to this one? Because I think that's going to give us best bang for the buck, is to try to go to this area here. So... How did we even get there? We got there from over there. Yikes. That's kind of obnoxious. Let's go visit Trader Joel. And I guess we need to grab a little bit of food for the road. So here we'll grab a couple of those gumbo stews that we just got. And then we'll take one of these guys and one of those guys. And I think we have sufficient arrows for now. I would like a few more, actually. But I guess it'll be sufficient for now. I mean, if we really need more, we can buy some, I guess. So, Trader Joel, and then we'll worry about our next step and how broken the things will end up being. I should have grabbed more timed charges before we left, and I didn't think about it until we were not super close. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Here, let's just take that one. Do you have any jobs? I don't know which building is which. Skyscraper 02. I don't really want to go through a tier 5 in a crap area. I mean, it's such a waste of time.
Would you kindly help me?
Oh, goodness.
It was all mine. You take care. I have a dilemma and could use
Skyscraper 01, 02, and 03. I don't even know. We still haven't really been to this town, by the way. We've kind of... I don't even know how we got there. I don't remember. I guess we went this way and just made a mess of getting there. I'm willing to bet the way you actually get over there... Because I bet this road just hooks around like this, right? Because that would be my luck. Because otherwise, why isn't there a road that you can see over here, right? I bet you got to take this road to get out to, like, this area. Which is where I suddenly want a gyrocopter, even though I hate those things so much. It would really make getting around on this specific map much better. I don't really want to do a tier 5, but I kind of feel like we should.
I've got a job for someone.
Factory 03, that's Shamway, I think. Here,
Safe travel.
we'll see if you have a better, just like a tier 4. And they're all to the east. I mean,
do me a favor?
sure, whatever. Just take that. It doesn't matter. Here, I was really just coming here to sell you all this stuff, so... And to turn in the quest and see what we got. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think his secret stash has reloaded because we upped the better barter. I don't know if that changed his actual inventory or not, too. It may have. I'm not sure how that, specifically how that works. Wow, that's an expensive spear for iron. I mean, it's a good spear, don't get me wrong, but that's expensive. We're going to buy that book just for the giggles. And I guess we're done here. Nah, there's really not anything we need. So, whatever. Read that one. Call it good. I didn't see ammo. If I did, I totally blanked because I wasn't paying attention for it. So how do we get up to there? Let's go ahead and follow this road. Where are you? To the north. This way. I know my directions, I just don't know which direction I'm facing. And let's see where this leads us to. Like I said, I'm betting that it just hooks around to the east. It's not going to get us any closer to this town up here. I mean, other than, you know, just general proximity, it will a little bit. But the main thing is I want to get away from the forest. So I really do kind of want to be right about in here, I think. Yeah, we want to be... We want to be about right there. That might not be an easy task. But the whole reason for doing that is so that we can make sure when we accept the quests, they should spawn correctly. They do have a fairly wide radius for where they can spawn, like 1,700 units, something like that. Oh, look at that, I might be wrong. This is hooking to the left. It's hooking over to the west, so it did connect to the east. I was right in that much, but I think it might actually join this road over here, which I might be okay with that being close enough. I mean, the main thing right now is to be far enough west, because I want to make sure that we don't spawn any of these quests in the regular forest, because it's just going to ruin the loot. And it's a shame that we have to think in those terms, because unfortunately these quests don't pop up all that often. Oh, and it's going to be on the other side of a big honkin' mountain, isn't it? Oh, man. Well, let's follow the road just to make sure that it connects to this township up here, which it sure looks like it does. I mean, I can see... I don't know which skyscraper that is, Higashi or the other one, or apparently the other one. I don't know. I think the bookstore might be considered a skyscraper and not a factory, so... I don't know, I don't know the POI names that well. Yeah, so we're connecting over here just fine. But what I'm not seeing is a way to get around this by using roads, so... I'm going to do that which I hate the most, and I'm going to try to drive around this mountain to see if we can get to that spot that we identified. That it's only, you know, less than a kilometer away, although because I'm going to be driving around, it's going to be much further than a kilometer, I think. It's going to end up being like 2 or 3 kilometers to get there, and ultimately might just have to go around this way and go into the wasteland. That's what I mean by this way, going that way, going to the southwest and heading into the wasteland and then circling around, because this is not looking good so far, although this is opening up a little bit, so we'll see. Be right back. I think this is probably going to be close enough. This gets us to within about 150 meters of where we want to be. Here, let's get rid of the cat. Just because I don't want to deal with getting attacked by another giant cat. Had that on the way. Let's go and read this one. I buried stuff. Yes, we know that. And then... what's buried and annoying to find? Yes, we know that. I spent my life lifting up others. I still do. Okay. So, where do we have all of these quests at? Bedlam's Rumble is in the wasteland. That is about as good as it can get. I mean, standing on the shoulders of Titan. Jester looks like Jester's going to be over in the wasteland as well. Jester's doesn't matter as much. If we're going to be technical, Jester's doesn't matter that much, but the two that do are in pretty good spots just the same. I would really like to have Titans over in the wasteland as well, but we did not get that lucky. So, oh man, I'm going to regret this decision, aren't I? I want to see if we can hoof it out there. This might end up being a very short episode when you look at actual content, because most of it's going to be spent driving around and trying to get to a location that really is not meant to be gotten to in the way that we're driving there, but we'll see what happens. And I'm a little concerned that this might end up being desert. And if that's the case, that's going to drop our loot stage. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm just happy that we were able to find it, because that will give us another option, another way to run around in the wasteland, or at least another thing to use. If you don't know what's in there, then I haven't entirely spoiled it for you yet. It looks like we're still going to be in the snowy biome, which is good news insofar as loot drop is concerned, or loot generation. Had I been thinking about this, I would have found some whatever eye candy, but I wasn't thinking about that, so allow me to dig and I will be right back. I was right about the puffer coat. It may not say that we're cold right now, but you just got to trust me on that when I say that. Yeah, as soon as we emerge from this hole in the ground, which is actually insulated, it's a little chilly out here. So, Titan's buried stash. What do we have in here? Oh. We're not doing too sporely badly. Something. Okay, so we got something out of that, and we got Titan's Domination. If you haven't seen this before, I love this bow. It's great. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said we have pretty good velocity here. This thing, it didn't get a great roll on velocity, but once we put some mods in there, I think you'll see it'll be okay. Hi, how you doing? Let's just stab you. I'm kind of busy here. I'm trying to do a show. Titan's Domination, if we go ahead and click over to this, Titan prefers brute force. Enhanced damage at the cost of increased draw time. Knocks and fires 2 arrows simultaneously at high archery skill. Well, it so happens we have high archery skill of 5. Yeah. This is going to be an opportunity for us to really just smash the crap out of things. Then we have a note here. I bet Talon wrote something about me being a brute, but he knows the truth. For now, I gift to you the tools that allowed me to become the person I am today. If not for Midnight, for Talon, Jester, and even Bedlam, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be able to carry forward the Reaper's ultimate goal, restoring humanity to a time of peace. Or at least peace without biters. So we got some additional mods and things from the box too. We got a bow stabilizer, we got a trick arrow quiver. We got a bunch of pulverizer arrows. Plastic, steel, and pure undeniable power packed into arrow form. Titan always said that the bigger they were, the more she liked shooting them. More effective than steel arrows in all respects, and more expensive. I don't know if I can compare much, but here you go. Ranged damage, 42. 72. I mean, just look at all this compared to these guys. 30 additional damage, 15% target armor shred. Block damage is the same, and velocity plus 20 over those guys. The pulverizer arrows are meant to be end game arrows, and here we are day 17, and we have ourselves some end game arrows. I mean, I'm not unhappy. Are you? I absolutely would have preferred a higher quality bow, but I'm not going to argue with a quality 4 bow. I mean, really, it's pretty good. I'm slightly disappointed that this one right here, we're on to Jester's treasure, it's actually not in the wasteland, but the thing is it won't matter. This one actually doesn't make any difference because, if I remember correctly, her quest, it doesn't impact anything because her items, her stuff buried in the stash is not going to be affected by loot generation. It is what it is. The shoes and the arrows and all that stuff, they are just what they are. There's nothing to impact there. So this is actually fine. Let me just dig, and then we'll talk a little more on the flip side. So this guy just decided to come visit. How you doing? We're kind of busy, if you don't mind. Anyway, this chest is open, so let's go ahead and check it out. I forgot about the random melee weapon in there. That's hilarious. And it's always a random tier 1 melee weapon, which is the best part. Midnight. Midnight and her team are just fun. Jester is a hoot, what can I say? We've already gone through Jester stuff, so I'm not going to read her note again. I mean, if nothing else, we got some arrows, so I'm pleased to get more of those, because let's see, what did we get? A bunch of bulldozer and a bunch of Jester's arrows, so of course Jester is going to include her own arrows in her box, but a bunch of bulldozers, so good with that. Let's go ahead and set our last quest destination, at least I think it'll be our last quest destination, as Disa 1, and I guess we gotta go rejoin the road, and we'll get over there and we can talk about a few more things as we very, very slowly, quickly, approach the end of the day. This is the one that I'm most hopeful about right now, because we've already done this quest multiple times, so we already know everything that's involved in this one. But, oh man, come on. There we go. This is the one I have the most hope about, because if we can find even just a quality 3 spear. Oh wow, all of this is considered this. Okay, got it. We're in business. If we can find a quality 3 spear, I am a happy camper, so I'm gonna get digging. This one was actually kind of difficult to find, but we have found it, so let's unlock it. We're gonna use the last of our charges here to do this. And this is the one that, man, I'm crossing my fingers. Oh, we're in business. We are so in business. How you doing? Totally missed. That's fine. How you doing? Okay. We are in business. Today is such a huge upgrade day. Oh my gosh. I mean, here, let's just straight up, we're doing it right now. We are just popping this bad boy on. Let's equip that, and then we are going to modify you. Now remember, one of the best things about this spear is that it has extra mod slots. So normally, quality 4, you'd only expect to see 2 slots. Same goes with Titan's Domination, because I don't mess around. These boots are actually, these shoes are slightly different. I guess I forgot about that. Slightly more cold resist, slightly less heat resist. I guess we can wear those. It's not exactly super cold out here, but it is what it is. We only got a quality 1 cage again. That kind of bugs. I mean, it is what it is, but here, I meant to put that one there. There you go. So let's do some comparisonizing. There you go. So this one has a little more melee damage, power attack damage. Block damage, durability, everything else is the same because that's just stamina cost and attacks per minute. But, I mean, when you look at this thing overall, it's going to be a pretty big upgrade because this thing would be about 33 damage because you're going to add one mod at, I think, 3 damage each is what it's tuned to. So even this one, if, I mean, if we take everything off, at 33, you add a few more on there. Okay, so I guess it's not quite 3 per, but it's, you know, oh yeah, I guess it is 3 per, whatever. Anyway, we've moved up to 40 damage for the spear. And the biggest thing right now, never mind that we have 3 mods on it, we're going to be able to put that stun repulsor mod on there. That's going to be a huge, huge, huge deal. I need to take a look at the map to figure out where we are. We do have a tier 3 fetch that's nearby. Let's just go ahead and set that as our goal. And I guess I lied when I said our last quest location. We're going to do one more. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to run it. I guess we'll have to see. I might just have to blaze through as quickly as possible, and that's totally fine. I don't mind doing that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the ideas behind some of these tools and weapons and all this stuff that's in the mod. And mainly, I really just want to mention with respect to Titan's Domination, the extra compound bow we found. It knocks 2 arrows, it fires 2 arrows. The whole point of that bow is it's meant to just stop big things, right? High damage, high risk, high reward is really how that bow breaks down. So it's going to do a lot more damage than, you know, most standard bows will. But you're going to have to kind of balance that with how long it takes to knock the arrows on that thing. Because it's not quick. I mean, if you've gotten used to how quickly we're knocking arrows and all that, no, it's not quick. But that's kind of the point of the bow, right? That's kind of the point. Oh, you just straight up jumped over me. Okay. Are we good here? Because I feel like I'm good. Let's see if we can get closer to the start of this location. Not that we're necessarily going to emerge in the spot we start, but just the same. I forget if we've done one of these before. Here, let's just get you before you go away. How you doing? Okay. I think just because I want to have a nice, clean, fresh start, I want that, you know, fresh weapon smell and all that jazz. We'll just go ahead and move all this stuff around so everything is nice and refreshed. And I guess what that really does leave is room to have that down there. So this is a tier 3 fetch. We're just going to kind of rip through this guy. I don't know that I know this POI, so maybe I won't try to go through as quickly, although we are somewhat pressed in terms of time here. And we're going to give all of our new stuff a little bit of a whirl here today. I mean, we're going to start off with just some crazy hot spearing action because, man, if we had the stun repulsor, this thing would be done right now. I mean, it would be done, I'm pretty sure. If I remember how the stun repulsor works correctly, that would have been a completely different experience right there. And as it was, we didn't really take that much damage, but it could have been much better. And if I'd been prepared for other things, we would have been fine. Hey, look at that. Vehicle expanded seating mod schematic. We have 0 use for that, but we'll take it. Let's go ahead and prepare for some things right quick. We're going to switch this guy over to iron arrows, because that's really all we have right now that I'm willing to sacrifice. And we're going to load up some bulldozer arrows in the regular bow. Because if we get swarmed again, you just watch, and we will clear the crap out of this area. I know I kind of tried to show you the bulldozers before, and it didn't work out very well with the horde, and it was really more a matter of where everyone was placed. I mean, you know, not every arrow is usable in every scenario. I mean, I guess technically it is, because all you're doing is you're firing an arrow. And we're going to buy one of those just in case we find... I'm going to buy a tea right quick, too, because we need to eat some food right quick. We'll just take the extra T there. But, I mean, technically, yes, you can fire any arrow at any time, and it's, you know, it's an arrow. It's a piece of ammunition, that's all it is. You can use one at any time for any purpose. But they don't necessarily shine in every scenario, and that's the point of it, right? They're not always something that you want to use right there, because it might not make sense in that moment. And the way these things are designed, they do kind of have a purpose to them. And if you, as the player, find a different purpose for them, I think that's amazing. Because that means you thought of something I didn't, and you found a better way to do things, which, I mean, truly, I think that's like... That's everything that I think any developer wants. If I can be so bold as to speak to that, which I can't, but I am anyway. But just the same, man, if we find ourselves in a situation like we were when we walked in, that bulldozer arrow is going to just lay waste to these guys. I mean, it's not going to kill them, because that's not the point of the arrow. But what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to just totally manhandle all these guys. Hi. I mean, this spear is already making short work out of him. We've already known all along that Bedlam's spear is pretty sturdy. It's a good thing. Here, let's drop that, because no one cares about that. But yeah, it's going to be good stuff. I have no idea where the fetch is. I haven't been paying attention to that. Some minor details and stuff. I mean, this spear right now is just vicious. You're going to be lit on fire, you're going to be electrocuted, you're going to be stabbed for a ton of damage. No, not a ton of damage. This is no sledgehammer. But still, it's fast. And that's the thing. Even if it's not doing a ton of damage every swing, it's doing damage. I guess right over here is where the thing is. Okay, so we're getting in the neighborhood. It's right there. So it'll be at the final loot. We can't miss it. This reminds me of the Cranky Oil. Cranky? Is that what it is? Cranky Oil? Whatever the oil factory is. It's kind of like a different version of that. A smaller version. Which is fun. I like this. This is cool. This is different. This is a really nice POI, too. I mean, God, I feel like I just say it all the time. But these POIs really, genuinely, are very well designed. And I truly, genuinely enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. I mean, I don't necessarily want to go through them over and over again a bajillion times each, but I really do enjoy when we have some new ones to play with. This is only a tier 3? Really? Okay. I mean, I guess we here. Let's just show you the draw time on this thing. Ah, there it goes. I mean, it takes a second. Okay, ready? Okay, count it. 1, 2. Yeah, it's like a full, about 2-second draw time. Which, when you compare it to this one, it's like half the draw time. We're not going to fire the regular compound bow right now. We really don't have many of those arrows, so let's not use them unless we need to right now. Once we make some more, we'll be fine. Assuming we have the schematic to make more, or we find the schematic to make more. I guess technically it's a book, but whatever. I don't remember which ones we have found to this point, so I'm not sure if we can make them yet. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going on this POI here. That's just going to drop us back down where we climbed up. Here, let's go ahead and drop down here. That's fine. Guess we can go to here. How you doing, boy? Bad dog and all that sort of stuff. Trash, we don't need that. So we'll just kind of wind our way over here. Yeah, I've definitely lost the path on this one. No question of that. Like, I can't even pretend that I have not. Yoink, we'll take those back. Thank you very much. Let's rejoin, I guess, over here. Doesn't look like it, though, because this is still locked. It's going to be locked, anyway. We came out that way. I guess maybe we go in through the ground floor, and if that doesn't work, well then, the heck with it. I will just chew through everything to get in. I don't even care. Hey, bad dog. Yep, there you go. I told you that would basically put us in a position to just manhandle everything here. Okay, let's get rid of you guys. There are a lot more zombies than I was ready for, so technically this is maybe a little more than I was thinking of. Let's go and do that. Hi, guys. Yeah, we really need that stun repulsor. Nope. You're going to be a problem, so let's get rid of you. This is not good. This is so not good. We're going to die here in the corner. I tried. Oh, that is brutal, because we're playing on drop everything. And oh my gosh, we've gotten rid of most everything. Oh, this is going to be just wicked. I might actually prefer that one just for the extra jump height. Oh my gosh. Phew. I think we might need some Molotovs and pipes. Man. I knew I should have gotten out of that room, but I thought I was going to be okay. Just the more we kept going, I'm like, no, I think we can hang. I think we can hang. And, couldn't hang. Could not hang. I mean, it is what it is. It was a bad decision, and I own that one. I absolutely own that. I don't know what else could have done other than, like I said, I should have played that completely differently, and I just didn't. So what I'm going to do is remod all some stuff, grab some weapons. I think we actually have to stop and make some... Oh man, we don't have anything at all. This is just outrageous. Just outrageous. Where is... I don't even know where it is. Where is the chainsaw? Because we need some wood. Oh man. This is just brutal. I mean... my own dumb fault. Really, truly is. I haven't died in a long time. Look at that. 1,864 kills. I don't remember if I died the entire last series I did. I don't think I did. Sorry, spoiler. Man, that's a bummer. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I can't deny that was just bad decision all around. And like I said, I really, truly should have gotten out of that room. That I didn't is basically why we ended up eating it there. The only good news is that somewhere there should be... Gosh, don't we have a mini bike? I thought we had a mini bike. There it is. We at least have a mini bike. We can refuel that guy, and that should be enough to get us over to the wasteland so we can go get our stuff back, because we gotta go get our stuff. We also really do need to focus on doing some building. That was going to be my whole thing when we got, you know, like, ended today, but got sidetracked by doing a bunch of other stuff. So, it is what it is. Wow, there's no iron in there either. Oh my gosh, we don't have anything. It's gonna take me a hot minute because we gotta make some arrows, so I'm just gonna smelt a couple of things here. Let's smelt some fire axes, actually. That'll be fine. Although we need to put a few of these guys in there just to get it moving. So I'm going to smelt some things. I'm going to get us some arrows so that we can go back and get our stuff, because you know what? I played that so wrong. It is what it is. Catch you next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.